What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Be Modified YouTube channel. I got all these parts right here for the interior that are ready to go back in the Sonoma, which is still sitting right here in the driveway. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button to help support this build. So like I was saying, here it is. It's all laid out. It does need to be cleaned up. It's got some dust on it because I've had it finished for quite a while, but we're going to get it installed in the truck first, and then we'll get it all cleaned up with the interior detail stuff that I have. The interior cleaner that I use isn't really anything special. I just buy the turtle wax stuff from Walmart. The one thing that you guys don't see sitting here is my dash, which it is done. I do have it. It's just in my back storage room. I left it back there so it'd be a little safer because they are kind of brittle since it's older, and I'm gonna have to have somebody else help me install it because it's really heavy. It's actually pretty windy outside today, but that's okay because I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse and we'll get this stuff done. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm just standing here trying to decide which piece we want to start with first, and I quickly realized that most of this stuff can't even go back in the truck until the dash itself is in the truck. We do have a few pieces here that we can do, like that right there can go on the third door over on the driver's side. These two strips here will go right where the doors open in the truck. We can put them back on, and I think we can go ahead and throw the door panels on for now. But other than that, we'll have to get the dash back in the truck, and then everything else can go in. So I'm just gonna grab this piece here and we'll go ahead and get it in the truck. Open the door there. This third door. This third door here was being a pain on me last night, so I had to adjust the latch here. That one in it pulls on the top, and it has one of the hooks on the bottom. So I had to adjust them last night. Didn't really feel like it was necessary to record that, but anyway, it opens up real nice now, and we're just gonna snap this panel back in place and move on to the next piece. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot, we can't do that yet because I need to reinstall the seat belt. The seat belt actually bolts in right here, and then it comes through this hole. So I'm gonna go grab that and we'll get that installed. All right, what do I do with my seat belt? Oh, it's over here underneath all this junk. Actually, this isn't junk. As you guys see right here, these are all the wiring harnesses that go back in the engine bay of the truck. And I know it looks like a total mess, but when I lay it all out, I have a really good idea as to where it all goes. I was actually looking through it all last night and I got it. All right, so I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the truck for a second, and I gotta go grab my star bits. All right, let's see, my bolts over here. Okay, so now just gotta remember how this thing actually goes in. This is where it gets a little tricky. This thing has to come up through this hole. This guy right here has to sneak through this hole here. So first, we're gonna bolt this in place. Oh, dang. I probably should have soaked it with some WD-40 first. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, there we go. Now what we need to do is bring this over. And then we gotta take this through here, like I was saying. Get that plastic piece up through there. It all fits through there pretty easily. Now we're just gonna feed the seat belt through as we push this up to the door. Oh, these clips are kind of being a little butt head. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's back together. Ooh. Hey guys, it's been a while since we took the truck apart, but all I gotta do is just look at parts I got and think about it for a minute, and it's rather easy to figure it out. I'm gonna take this steering wheel off so that it's out of the way and makes things a lot easier, and I'm gonna replace this steering wheel anyways. I was gonna put this one on, but I'm not real sure if I want to do that because I can't really hook the horn up with this wheel like this wheel was gonna be able to, and I feel like that's something that really needs to happen. So what I'm probably going to do is just go ahead and get a stock steering wheel instead of these aftermarket ones, because I mean, to be completely honest, I really don't like either one of them that much. So I'm going to pull this steering wheel off, and then we'll see if we can get that dash in.
So where do I need to hold it at? Does it matter?
Just don't grab the top where it's squishy, because sometimes it likes to crack.
Okay.
Just pick it up over that thing, all the way over, kind of twist it forward like that. Gotta go over that shifter, there you go. Now. Is it in? Okay, it's on there.
Yep.
You on your side?
Yep.
Cool. We're good. Just let it go for a second. I think I can let it rock forward like this, and it'll stay, and I can go start putting my screws in at the top. Cool. Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Well, guys, as you just seen, my amazing fiance that she is came out and helped me put the dash in. So now I just got to plug up some wires in the back, rock it forward, and start putting these nuts and bolts in that I have down here on the floor for it. There you have it, guys. The dash itself is in the truck. So I'm gonna finish putting on all the bolts and stuff that hold it the rest of the way on, and get the electronics and whatnot back on the dash and the bezel and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys back up there so you can hang out on the window and just watch me knock this thing out. Alright guys, we just about got all of the interior back in except for the seats. Now, like I said before, I'm probably going to get a stock steering wheel for it, but I will have to put the other steering wheel that was on it back on in order to move it around. I did not put the stock radio back in it, even though I do have it, because we're going to be putting aftermarket stereo. And as far as putting the dashboard back, or the glove box back in, I got it right here, but on the bottom side here, I need to get the hinge plate for it off of the old dash. So I'm gonna get that done so we can put that on. It's getting a little bit late for me. I gotta get inside and get dinner going with the family. So we're gonna pick this back up first thing tomorrow when I get off work. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow after work. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day here, and I just got off work, so it's finally time to finish up this interior. Here we go guys. The interior is all put back together, except for the seats of course. But I think it turned out pretty good. And I went ahead and put the steering wheel back on so that it's just easy to be able to move in and out of the garage. Got to be able to steer it somehow. But I'm definitely going to look into getting a stock steering wheel, because I'm pretty sure that one's bent. And as I mentioned before, I really don't like it. But here we go. Dash back in, glove box back in, everything underneath, all back together. Oh, whoa. Crazy sunlight. Wowza. Look at that. So that's probably going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I'm not going to put the seats in this video because I got to get them cleaned up. And that's probably going to be one of the things I do when I go and make a video of kind of just tying up all the odds and ends on the truck. So next time, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but the videos are going to keep coming. So hopefully about one a week is what I'm aiming for, because I am pretty busy during the week with work and everything. So that's what we're gonna shoot for, guys. 1 video a week is what I'm hoping for. So if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and just like that, we'll catch you guys in the next one.